Hello there, this is Jammaster Daniel 96, and today's video I'll be reviewing the 4th episode of the Obi Wan Kenobi series, and we're already 4 episodes in, and we only have 2 to go, and I'd say this series so far has been quite a ride. I've been definitely enjoying the series and can't wait to see what the next 2 brings, so that's that there. And how I'll do this review is... yes, I will talk about spoilers, and if you haven't seen it yet, so click off this video for those who haven't watched the episode, so you've been warned on spoilers. And I will give you like a basic summary, so that's how I'll talk about the summary, and then I'll give you my thoughts near the end, so let's get to work. So, this episode pretty much starts off, like where the last one left off. It builds off, the previous episode, and we have that there, and then Obi-Wan is on the Bacta tank on the planet Jabeam, and for us Star Wars Legends fans who've been watching this series, it's a pretty nice treat. And as you know from the original Clone Wars comics, there's the Battle of Jabeam in the Clone Wars, not the animated series, the original Clone Wars multimedia project, so I always thought that was pretty cool there, that they brought in the planet Jabeam, so recanonized it there, so that's pretty awesome. I mean, they haven't talked about the battle and all, but it's nice they have the planet Jabeam in canon, and I mean, it was even mentioned in the Revenge of the Sith novelization and the Clone Wars movie novelization, so little fun facts there. So, little fun facts on the planet Jabeam, but I digress. So yeah, so you have that, and then Obi-Wan's in the Bacta tank, and then we have bits with Obi-Wan and Vader in their Bacta tanks, where on Obi-Wan's end you have him in his Bacta tank, and on Vader's end you have him in his Bacta tank. So we have there, and I thought that was a nice touch there. So that's that, and then Obi-Wan wakes up, and the lady tells him he still has time to heal and all, and the lady is Tala, and she was, the person from the previous episode, which was the disguise as the Imperial officer, so you have that there. And then, Leia is at the Inquisitor Fortress, as where Reva brought her to, because, at the end of last week's episode, Reva captures Leia, so you have that part there. And then, Obi-Wan asks where Leia is, and then, they go to the Inquisitor Fortress, with Obi-Wan and Tala, go to the Inquisitor Fortress, so you have that there. And then, the Inquisitor Fortress is, been in previous episodes, and it's the one from the Jedi Fallen Order video game. And then, I really did get some Jedi Fallen Order vibes with this episode. We'll go them at the Fortress. And then, we have, Obi-Wan swimming underwater, which, is a nice even callback to the Phantom Menace there, because, Obi-Wan going underwater to the Gungan City in Phantom Menace with Qui-Gon and Jar Jar, so a little nice touch to see Obi-Wan swimming underwater, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then even in the Jedi Fallen Order game, as I remember, because it's been 2 years since I played it, that you swim into the bit to go, to get into the Inquisitor Fortress without being detected and all, and then you have, Tala landing on the platform as she is disguised in her Imperial officer outfit, so you have that part there, so that's that. And then, as once Obi-Wan, arrives into the fortress, because he, knocks out a stormtrooper, then we see, Obi-Wan and Tala coordinating their stuff to go find Leia, and then we have a bit where Reva brings Leia to the interrogation, and all, and then the bit with the stormtroopers that Obi-Wan fights, we do see Obi-Wan get a hallway scene this time. So it looks like this is the new trend in Star Wars. It started with Vader in Rogue One, at the end of Rogue One, where he slaughters, the rebel troopers, and then it carried on to Darth Maul in Season 7 of the Clone Wars, so that part there with him going against the clone troopers on the Venator. And then Luke Skywalker in the Mandalorian Season 2 finale, where he's getting the Dark Troopers to get Grogu. And now Obi-Wan, fighting the Stormtroopers to rescue Leia. So looks like who's next with a hallway scene. So we'll just have to wait and see who's next to get a hallway scene in Star Wars. So looks like the hallway scene has become quite a trend. So there you go. And then, Obi-Wan rescues Leia, and there's a bit where Tala talks to Reva, and then Tala tells Reva that she's a spy, and so that's that. And then Obi-Wan, Leia, and Tala escape, and then Reva is chasing after them, and then we have a bit in the hangar. And then we have these snow speeder-like ships that are, attacking the base. And then one of them goes to get Obi-Wan, Leia, and Tala, and they manage to escape. And then the other ship gets shot down, and then so that's that. And then they go onto this transport, and then we have a bit with Vader getting mad at Reva for letting them escape. And then Reva tells Vader that she put a tracker on their ship. And then we have, Obi-Wan, Tala, and Leia on the transport. And then, so that's that. So we have a talk there and all that. And then there's a shot where, Lola, which is Leia's droid, is lighting up. And I think maybe there's a good possibility that that's what they made the tracker from Reva. So we'll just have to wait and see in next episode. And I did enjoy this episode. I know some people were kind of calling it filler, and I don't agree, because I did think, the episode, builds off the next. So that's that there. And definitely, as I said earlier, can't wait for the next two. And I've been enjoying this series so far. And that does it for me in this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you think down below. Did you enjoy this episode? Not enjoy this episode? Let me know your thoughts down below. Share this video. Let's get to 500 subscribers. Follow me on Twitter, DanRS87, Instagram, JMD96_YT, and Facebook, JamMasterDaniel96. Have a great day, and may the Force be with you. Bye.